For Cleveland, Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And it's Garland in at the one spot. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, B.A., when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Now here's Rozier. Pass to Adebayo. Out left to the wing. Jaquez, the pass to Adebayo. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Here's Okoro. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, the Cavs have done a nice job rebuilding since the end of the second LeBron era, Richard.
Now, it took a few years, B.A., but yes, the front office has found some quality talent in the draft. Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and they've made aggressive moves getting Donovan Mitchell that helped them get back into the postseason.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A., more methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring options.
That one's good for 2.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Mitchell with the ball. The 3. Counted from distance.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume three-point shooter for a reason now.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers ahead, up 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Man, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
And here are the Cavaliers now. On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Alec Burks is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Jovic in at the 4. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Rozier against Garland. Rozier gets the bucket.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
A very strong young man. Allen, tough to defend anywhere on the floor.
Here's Burks. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Now here's Garland. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
The quick thinking of Garland and the pick and roll. His decision-making is so impressive.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. For the Cavaliers, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team plays.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Their defense has been dissonant, allow their opponents to shoot in the 60s. I'm sure they're getting an earful in the locker room. Amazing they've been able to keep it close. Boy.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's the Cavaliers now. 5-point lead, biggest of the game, and a lot of size for them, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2, and it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
And he's going for the oop here, and finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Garland looking around. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Hero. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Here's Anderson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Anderson at the line for 2.
One's off. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on the second one. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Merrill. Off on that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Cavaliers on top, up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Setting the floor for Miami. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jovic in at the 5 spot. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're behind by 4. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth. A different look for Cleveland. Allen comes in for Evan Mobley. And Mitchell subbed in for LeVert. And Miami also making a switch. Adebayo's checked in for Jovic. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. They get it back. Pass to Merrill. Takes a 3. And connects from downtown.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now here's Hero. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Green. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
And their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
A different look for Cleveland. Okoro is checked in for Green. And Garland is subbed in for Merrill. Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 4. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Darius Garland.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell.
Two shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Miami calls timeout. They're losing by 6. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Rozier against Garland. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
This guy is a fighter. Rozier, just a workhorse who enjoys scoring on the aggressive coverage.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're leading by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's time for the cutest team in the NBA, your Cleveland Cavaliers mini.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter, and they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Garland.
Two shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Hero.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Rozier can't get it to go.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
At the line for Cleveland, Darius Garland.
Two shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. Pass to Anderson. For 3, Robinson. Oh, gets the 3 to fall. And And so the Cavaliers take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final.